A taste of goodness. Okay, guys, welcome back to my channel. This is Vanell Cooks, and today I'm sharing the recipe for this amazingly delicious pineapple jam. Now, this recipe is so simple, very easy to make, and super quick. So, if this sounds like something you're interested in, please do the needful so we can get to it. Have you done it? Cool. Let's get right to it, y'all. Alright, y'all. So here I have some brown sugar. You can use white granulated sugar or natural cane sugar. I also have some lemon to balance all that sweetness, and of course my pineapple. Let's get started. So here I've already cut and peeled my pineapple beautifully. I also went ahead to get rid of all the black spots that are on there because you do not want to be seeing that in your jam, and you certainly don't want to be tasting it either. So next I'll just go ahead and get rid of the cores. Now you can see it's starting to oxidize because I've left it out for quite some time now. Plus the pineapple is also super ripened. Okay, so once that is out of the way, we'll just go ahead and dice our pineapple into smaller chunks or pieces just to get started on our jam making. Okay, now if you do not want to have any texture to your jam, you might want to go ahead and blend it at this point. And if you want a little bit of texture to your jam like myself, you want to go ahead and dice these into smaller chunks or pieces, keeping in mind that the texture of your final product as well as your cooking time is mainly dependent on how small or big your pineapple chunks are. Alright, y'all, so once you are done, you want to go ahead and transfer these babies into your cooking pan, pot, or whatever saucepan you will be using for your jam making. Okay, yeah, just like what you're seeing here. Beautiful. Transfer it with all of the juices that it comes with. Okay, I actually spilled a little bit of mine, but that's okay. Beautiful. Now you can go ahead and add in your sugar at this stage, or for this recipe we will be adding the sugar much later. So we are going to cover this up and bring it to a boil on medium heat. Once it boils, you want to go ahead and give it a very quick stir, just like you're seeing here. Beautiful. And then we will be neutralizing all the sweetness we will be adding later with some lemon juice, just like so. And then proceed to add our sugar. Now you can add brown sugar or white granulated sugar for this recipe. However, what I'm using here is a mixture of both. Go ahead and give this a very good stir, cover it up and allow it to cook a little bit longer while checking on it intermittently to ensure that it does not burn. Now the ideal ratio is equal parts pineapple and sugar. That means if you are using 1 cup of pineapple, you should use 1 cup sugar. However, I went half on the sugar because the pineapple is very ripened and super sweet, so I didn't really need a lot of sugar. Alright, y'all, as you can see, it's still quite chunky, so what I'm gonna do now is crush it in there just a little bit. Okay, I don't want to blend just because I don't want a very smooth texture to my jam, so I'm just going to crush them in there just a little bit. You don't have to do this, this is an optional step, but I just want to do it. Once I am done, I'm going to replenish the juice with a little bit of water. Give it one good stir. Cover it up and allow it to simmer on medium-low heat. Oh my goodness, this looks perfect. But I'm going to allow this to thicken up even more because I enjoy my jam really thick. Okay, now when making your jam, you need to make sure that you don't allow it to get to the consistency that you would prefer for your final product on fire. Now this is because once it cools down, it's going to thicken up even more. You don't want to cool this off completely before transferring it into your sterilized glass jars because it would be a little bit difficult to fill out air pockets in there. Okay, now you can sterilize your glass jars just by boiling them in some hot water, okay, and some salt if you prefer. Go ahead and pop this in your refrigerator and it is done. Okay, it is ready for enjoyment. I personally like to enjoy mine with some toasted bread because I like the crunch that I get from it and the softness of my jam. But you can go ahead and enjoy this with your cookies, your biscuits, whatever you have available to enjoy your jam with. Okay, it will work just fine. Don't forget to enjoy it also with some peanut butter because it is always a hit, okay? Trust me, you won't have it any other way. Speaking of, don't forget to check out my peanut or granola paste recipe coming right up after this one. Thank you so much for cooking with me today. I really do hope you enjoyed yourself because I sure did enjoy the cooking myself. Until I see you next time. Bye.